Guitar Lessons 105 in my series Guitar Lessons from 101 onwards. So if you know nothing about a guitar, Guitar Lessons 101 is for you. You've now viewed lesson 104. I explained the minor pentatonic and the intervals involved. I even went as far as showing you how to play the scale in one position. And I told you that 98 or 99% of your favorite rock and blues songs of the 60s, 70s, 80s and 90s and beyond are based out of two positions, and often a minor pentatonic, ironically, like this. You go play along with your favorite record and you're going to find that once you've discovered they're playing in A minor, in this example, you'll quickly jam along using that technique, playing from position 1 to position 5. So I've shown you how that's done. Now today I'm going to explain the major scale to you, and I'm going to use A major for the lesson once again. You know, I've told you about intervals in the previous lessons. So A major is 1, 2, major 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, major 7th, back to root. That's your A major scale, and you can continue it in the next octave. So that's in 2 horizontal octaves, and there's 7 positions of the major scale, and that's referred to as modes. Now this is known as in Greek, yeah, because these modes got their names in Greek for some reason. Probably because Pythagoras divided up an octave into 12 half steps or 12 semitones. So A to B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, A flat, A. The next note is B, so you start at the B. B, C sharp, E, F sharp, A flat, A, back to B. You follow? That's referred to as the Dorian mode. Then the next note in the major scale, 1, 2, 3, C sharp. That's Phrygian mode. Then the next note is D. And so it goes on. Lydian, then you got Mixolydian, A Iolian, which happens to be the A natural minor scale. So while we're giving a lesson, 1, 2, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 6, flat 7, 8. A minor. Do you think I was intimidated by these scales? Not that long ago, because I played for many, many years without knowing a single scale, because I played by ear. You know, picking up the record needle, as you know. Okay, so you've got A minor pentatonic. I've shown you A natural minor, the 7-note scale. I've shown you A major. Now, you know the one you love. The darker sounding stuff, the harmonic minor. So that's my A root. You simply go to the A flat note, and ironically the note is known as the raised 7th, the note below the root. And when harmonic minor simply adds the raised 7th to the natural minor scale. Watch here. Raised 7th, 1, 2, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 6, flat 7, back to root. That's it. Harmonic minor. Simple, eh? Now the one that jazz guitars and fusion guitarists love, melodic minor. And I just want to show you how simple these things are. 1, 2, flat 3. It's like a minor and a major chord combined. 4, 5, 6, 7, back to root. Because what I'm doing now, if this is the major scale played 3 notes per string as such. A, C sharp, A, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, A flat, A. Two different ways of playing A major, but now A harmonic minor, combining like a minor, A minor, and an A major if you care, on 3 notes per string. And jazz and fusion guitarists love that scale. I've told you about that. Now, if we talk about modes, A major is known as A Ionian, given Greek names, probably because Pythagoras divided the 1 octave into 12 half steps or 12 semitones, which my previous videos have demonstrated. If you're new to my channel, go back to 101 if you don't even know what these little controls on a guitar does and how these things work. I'll give you a very basic explanation. If you were too shy to ever ask anyone how do these things work and what's the difference between, as a 12-year-old neighbor's son asked me, what's the difference between electric and an acoustic guitar? Made me think, and therefore I've started to build a series up for you, no matter how young or old you are. So you got your major scale, Ionian mode. The second mode is this exact same notes, A, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, A flat, and then do it again in the next horizontal octave. You simply start on the next note of the scale, which is B. B, C sharp, E, F sharp, G, A flat, A, back to B. That's the Dorian mode. Third mode, you can look these things up on the internet, is the Phrygian mode. It sounds Spanish-like or Egyptian-like. You'll know what I mean when we discuss modes in detail. Then you got the Lydian mode coming off the next available note in the scale is D. 1, 2, 3. Raised fourth interval. You see, I'm raising the G. Lydian mode, then the Mixolydian mode, which the guys in the United States like a lot. You know, the shuffle sort of. Out of the fifth is coming out of the E, so you got. You got your flat seventh. All the notes of the major scale coming off the fifth note, the E to the A, and playing the D note, which is the flat seventh of the scale, and it gives it that characteristic sound. The Mixolydian mode, you then got your Aeolian mode, which I've already told you, which is actually the natural minor scale, which is what you call the minor scale. That's the Aeolian mode. The sixth mode of the major scale. Seventh mode is the Locrian mode, where all the notes are flat. 1, flat 2, flat 3. There is no flat 4. 4, flat 5, flat 6, flat 7. Back to root. Very dark sounding. Also known as Super Locrian, the Locrian mode, the seventh mode of the major scale. I've told you about harmonic minor. Then you've got you got Gypsy, you got a Hungarian. Now on my channel, I've got a lesson specifically designated to the metal fans, which focuses on the 7 scales, which includes their Aeolian, natural minor, a harmonic minor. We then move to Phrygian, 1, flat 2, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 6, flat 7, root, not flat 6, natural 6, major 6. Sorry, I made a mistake. And then you got this. If I'm playing out a D major, Phrygian mode, but with a major third instead of the minor third. 1 flat 2. But check that channel out on exotic modes, exotic scales for metal players, something like that. It's on my channel. And then you got your basic humble blues, which is your A minor pentatonic with the added flat 5th note. And in the octave, it's that. In the A minor, it's the E flat. That's your blues. Needs no introduction to your rockers and blues players. And knowing that information, and then you got your 8-note diminished scale, you know. I'm not even going to attempt it right now. Something like that, but it's got that very heavy, dark sound, like the Locrian mode, basically. And then, of course, the diminished scale, where you play every minor third interval, and I'm going to come out of A flat here. Let me try that again. I'm coming out of these root positions at the 4th fret, the E, D, and B string, and then the D, G, and E string. Sort of Alan Holdsworth stuff, if you know what I mean. If you phrase it correctly, it can sound awesome. You can do something like that as well. Now, rock and blues players aren't so used to those shapes, so I encourage you to get used to it. Then you've got wide intervals, which are patterns effectively, not so much scales, like come out of C major, or C minor rather. Something like, you know, and then D minor. You know what I'm trying to do, but it's giving you the idea. And just remember, from your 12th fret, everything repeats itself again on guitar. Need I tell you that? And I hope I've whet your appetite at least to getting to know some scales. And when I explain to you, when you do play, let's say A minor shuffle, don't go more like putting a blues note in there. And what you want to do is skip some strings. And I love love that intro to the Thin Lizzy song, Whiskey in the Jar. Very poorly played because it's been about 45 years. But you're getting the point. I'm using some of the natural minor scale notes, like I put in the second. And when you're in the next register, a B to an A, you could, up here it's referred to as a second, but down here it's referred to as the ninth. Now take note of what I've said. Now, you don't play scales, but when you do know them, it will somehow miraculously tie things together for you, because they are the most humble building blocks. You know, one single note could be argued is a scale, and so could two. And intervals are merely defining the notes relevant to each other. The distance, like 1, flat 2, 3, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 5, 1, flat 2, 2, 3, 4, flat 5, 5, flat 6, 6, 6, flat 7, 7, 8. But you'll know what to do with it, I assure you. But the main thing is that you just get to know, so that if you walk into a room and someone does throw you with, are we going to play in this key or that scale? Well, they're going to say, we're going to play minor blues in A, or major blues. The A major pentatonic is 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Back to room. This weather's crazy here. It's already put my guitar out of tune within 20 minutes, just because it's hot and cold, and you know, I'm warming my neck up now, but I'm going to go do some jamming now. So thanks for watching. So this is series 105, and if there's anything you want to hear about in more detail, let me know. But as I say, I've got a few hundred videos on my channel when I'm standing upright behind a microphone. I'm not a vocalist, just remember that, but I'm having a lot of fun, and you can see some of the stuff I do. I'm tempted to go do some more funky jazz, because it gets me loosened up a bit, and I'm also tempted to do some Pink Floyd, because it's so soulful. So, but not covering anything specific, but doing my own jams based on the David Gilmour style, effectively. Thank you very much for viewing and subscribing and helping me build my channel up. Have a good one.